Hi guys, welcome to UKDiver. It's Andy, and here we are again in the beautiful Swanage. Apart from the beer bottle there. But anyway, never mind. Down here with the wife. We're just diving literally just under there. That way, just under there. We got down here for like 6:45 because the pier opens at 7 and you've got to get parked, and we were queuing at like 7:15. So yeah, it is busy. So I've already done my first dive this morning and it was absolutely fabulous. It's a little milky, but it doesn't matter because I'm doing macro stuff, and I've already met my first UK pipefish, which I was super ecstatic about. So he was really cute, and yeah, he just sat there and sort of let me video him. I've got to be honest, I thought it was a smidge deeper than it was. So we are on high tide now, maximum 3.5 meters, and that was right over the far end of the pier. Here you can literally walk most of the way out. So anyway guys, more macro stuff, check it out. So as I got down to start videoing this two-spotted goby, got totally assaulted by this beast. Yeah, just out of the corner of my eye, this horror comes stomping towards me. So, as most UK divers will know, this is what we call a spider crab, and this one was by far and away the hugest thing I'd ever seen, and he just kept on coming, and if I'd have stayed where I was, I'm pretty sure he'd have just walked all over me. So I am desperately in the minute trying to fin backwards, which I've got to be honest, I'm not very good at, just to get a shot of him, and he just keeps coming until finally I think he spots me, and then he runs off terrified. So bizarre. You see, what I really needed was a Judea Carmack here to gobble him up before he presented any problem. So guys, back to this two-spotted goby. As you can see, the little fella's displaying quite a lot, and this is why I wanted to film him, because every time a lady goby swam by, he was like, "Hey ladies, check me out," and he was a pretty little fish. It soon became apparent after the first dive that under the pier is just one sex fest at this time of the year. Everybody was thinking about it, everyone's looking for it, and it was quite funny. So, as I was finning along, I just noticed this claw pop out from this clump of weed with a rock in it and dump it. So I thought, hey, oh, what's going on here? So I got down and I videoed what I think is a lady crab, not really sure. Obviously excavating some nest or something, but I just thought it was quite cool how she was kind of using her pincers and legs and everything to sort of scoop out all these rocks. So I stopped and filmed her for a few seconds and then left her alone, to be honest. So guys, this was it. This is my favourite find of the weekend. It's my first UK pipefish. Now, I've met plenty of these when I've gone and done abroad holidays, Malta, Egypt, places like that, but I've never found one in the UK, so I was really excited on the first dive that I found this, and he was really cool. Sort of sat there, let me video him for a fair bit, let me try a few different light settings out. This is the best footage I got, so anyway, enjoy. So I've got to say, for my first decent play with this TG6, guys, I'm really pleased with the results. I mean, I'm no expert at this yet, but I'm really pleased with this. I stayed with this guy for about 5 or 6 minutes, didn't want to stress him too much, and anyway, in a second he sort of slithers away, and I let him go, to be honest with you. Don't want to hassle the guy too much. So this is the second dive on the first day, guys, and what we've got here is a common goby. Now, you'll have seen thousands of these, but they don't sit very still for very long, but this one was a bit more cooperative, so I took the opportunity to grab a few shots. So it's certainly not anything special or rare, but what a pretty little fish. Now on to one of my favourite fish in UK waters, and that is obviously the classic Tompot Blenny. They're so funny looking with their big rubbery lips, the sort of fuzzy antenna on top of the head, and they're quite often red eyes. Now this one's particularly small, a juvenile, but he was just sat there looking at me and going, "What's this dickhead doing?" And he sat there for quite a while watching this dickhead do his thing, so he was pretty cool. Once he'd slithered off though, I did turn around and bump into virtually his massive big brother who is here. I mean, this guy was like 4 times the size of him. Unfortunately not half as tolerant, so I only got a few seconds with him before he slithered off as well. Now, I've got to be honest, guys, this took me a little while to realise what was going on. I'm like, what's this crap doing here? What's attached to it? And it's like, oh, hang on. Oh, sorry. Special time. Ruining this now. And it started to get a bit weird filming it, so I decided to move off. And then, wouldn't you know it, look, what are you doing there, you pervert? Go on, get out with you. God's sake. You know, give them some privacy, man. Dirty crabs. Anyway, onwards and upwards, guys, and we are now looking at this little black, I think it's a black goby, I'm not really sure. It could just be a different goby that's darkened up for a sort of its breeding colours, I'm not sure, but it was definitely a lot darker than the backgrounds and easy to see, which is odd for something that normally hides away. But anyway, you can see he's got this little yellow streak over the top of his dorsal fin there, and he was very, very pretty. Now, he did keep skipping backwards and forwards under a rock, making me work for it, but there's a face only a mother could love for sure. Now, again, not terribly uncommon. This is what we call in the UK a Medusa, and this one was just particularly pretty. It was particularly green with the purple ends on. It was very pretty, so I got some footage of it swaying backwards and forwards in the swell. And when I was just having a close look, I spotted this little beastie hiding right underneath it. Now, this guy, guys, is absolutely tiny. Probably no more than sort of 2 centimeters across. I mean, you can see there, look, the tip of the anemone, and they're not very big. So this guy was really small, so a really good opportunity to really test out the macro capability on this camera. And what can I say? It's just so easy to use. It's so easy to get these, you know, what I think are pretty good shots for a first time, I gotta be honest. So I've no idea what type of crab this was, and obviously is designed to blend in perfectly with the background, and I'm amazed I actually got to see him. But yeah, what a cracking little critter. Sooner or later anyway, he wombled off back under the anemone. He was sick of playing, so we'll leave him to it. So guys, just finning along, and I noticed this cuckoo wrasse here looked to be building a nest. I'm thinking, fish don't build nests, that's bizarre. So anyway, when I was pretty sure that was what he was doing, I sort of set the camera up and got the light on, so you'll see in a minute the footage lights up a little bit. But yeah, apparently cuckoo wrasse do build nests. So this was at the bottom of the stanchion, one of the stanchions from the pier, and he was quite happily, you know, going backwards and forwards, getting gobfuls of weed and building himself a little nest for his lady friend. So I've got to say, guys, overall, I thought diving under the pier at Swanage was an absolute revelation. I mean, there's certainly some behaviours I've not seen here, some critters I've not seen before, and just a really, really good place to practice. You know, if you've got a new camera or something like that, it is stuffed full of life. You've just got to look for the small stuff, but really, really good. Really, really enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. That's it for Swanage. A couple of weeks time we're off to the Farns to, I don't know what we're diving in the Farns actually, probably seals. No, Somalis with Dan in that later on in the year, isn't it? This is the one I've done ad hoc. So yeah, we're off diving with Billy Shields, so probably some seals, but plenty of life up there, so I will catch you on that one, guys. Alright, dive safe, enjoy the sunshine, and fingers crossed for England and the Euros anyway. Alright, see you later, bye bye.